Good morning, traders. Welcome to StockCast. My name is Todd Derby, along with co-host James Mason. Good morning, James. How are you doing today?
Todd, good morning. I'm doing well. How are you?
I am doing really well. Seeing the hot news in China, but then looking at my portfolio and seeing my Tesla stock is down to $300. What the hell happened?
Well, we can just probably say that really anything that comes out of China's mouth honestly doesn't matter.
But
because it's going to be a lie, though.
Well, that's true or not true, what you're saying, but it does matter because look at the market. It responded to the economic stimulus news that China's government's going to dump $117 billion to stimulate their economy, and the market's responding.
Yeah, but that's, one of the things, and this is what I hate about the stock market. One of the things that the market is not even talking about is how Chinese regulators, forex regulators, have already came down and started putting pressure on the banks who are shorting their own currency, and they're gonna get to the point where they restrict it and forbid it. So that right there, hey guys, that's what you call if you see smoke, there's always a fire burning somewhere.
That's, oh my gosh. All right.
I mean, that's what's gonna happen. So, anyways, guys, Dow futures currently down 31 points. S&P 500. I'm sorry, guys. Dow futures are up 31 points. S&P 500 is 17 and a quarter points. I was just predicting the future for here in a moment. I really think the market is just going to rip down. Once again, we had all those reports being released today, and it shows that inflation is not under control. Surprise, surprise.
So a 14-year-old kid knows that answer.
Well, apparently the people who run the country don't.
So we know there's an FOMC meeting coming in September. Actually, there's three of them. That's John. Thank you for that little information. They've already raised the Fed interest rates 2.25. The question is, what's the overall number they have to get to get things under control?
1 million.
So they're not going to raise the rates more than 2.25 for the final three meetings of the year. I don't believe that.
Oh, no. Man, honestly, like that would be over the top.
And they don't want to have a big increase December 13th, 14th, right before the holidays.
No.
So that one's going to be a small one. That means that if we want to see somewhere between, I'm predicting 1.5 and 2, that we're going to see a hike here in September.
Honestly, like, why wouldn't we? We need to see hikes for a while. But like going back, yeah, like to like really like hiking it like before December. I mean, really, like right before Christmas, it's just to the point where either they like really start hiking these rates up to dampen inflation, and by Christmas, it's either like the way it's going now, it's either A, you can't afford Christmas because inflation is just too high, or B, you can't afford Christmas because, well, they pushed the rates up too high and you lost your job. That's the reality.
Well, thank you, Scrooge.
I'm being honest, man. And I know, honestly, like, that's one thing, like, people truly don't like. They don't like just that level of honesty. I mean, because it doesn't paint a happy picture, and reality is unfortunately sad.
So the question is, does Jerome Powell and company, does he have the backbone? Does he have the cojones to come through with a full basis point increase in September?
Probably not. Probably not. I mean, we like you said a minute ago. About like a 14-year-old understanding it. Hell, a 14-year-old understood last time that they should have raised it higher if they actually want to like do something, make some traction here. But
one of the news headlines this morning is Kansas City Federal Reserve President Esther George said it's too soon to predict what the central bank is going to do. Too much data coming in, which is a change of information in the past. They've always given some type of leanings, maybe because the leanings have always been positive, but saying it's too soon to say. And she was asked if she wanted to give, her opinion between 50 and 75 points, and she said no. So I'm predicting, like you predicted last month, I'm predicting going in September, we're going to see 75 to a full point this time around.
It's stupid to just know it was 75. It needs to be 100.
And make it hurt, and we just deal with it.
Yeah. It's going to have to be 100 this time. It's going to have to be 100 next time.
And then they can have a good one right before Christmas. Well, we all have lost our jobs, but we'll feel good about
it. We'll feel good that we'll look back on us and be like, you know what? I'm happy that the Federal Reserve started doing the correct thing.
I read yesterday Ford's laying off 3,000 white-collar employees.
It's just the beginning.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Here in Michigan, I know a lot of those Ford white-collar people, and there's a couple that are close with them. I'm afraid to reach out to them and say, "Hey, are you in danger of losing your job?" And if they are,
are you in danger of losing your job? Because this would make for good content for the show,
But I know, like they're at an age where they got their kids are graduating, they're in college, and oh my gosh, that would be a mess. That would change the way they live their lives.
Yeah, I really do feel like we're going to experience another Great Recession type, economy coming up. The thing is, I don't know when, because the Fed keeps kicking the can down the road. I mean, maybe they're going to try to. Honestly, they are going to try to push it beyond the elections.
They have to. They can't. Mm-hmm. They can't let. They can't let this affect the midterms. I mean, we haven't heard from Biden in 6 weeks. Yesterday, he shows up passing out free money for student loans, and today he's supposed to be signing something else. Let me see.
Yeah, those are just all political moves.
Right.
Has nothing to do with giving a crap about anyone.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's not like an anti-Democrat thing. I'm saying it would be the same thing if a Republican was in there. That's politics.
Yeah, they're look at us. It's right before it's time to vote. Do you want to check out our track record? Oh, we just gave you free money for your student loans, which honestly pisses me right off.
Yeah, for real.
Because we did it the old-fashioned way. We saved and scrimped and put money into a 529 and got kid 1 debt-free, and kid 2 graduates this year, and he will graduate student loan debt-free. And kind of wish he had $10,000 in student loan that we could have be forgiven.
Yeah. honestly, like the whole student loan forgiveness thing,
You know what that is?
what's
Two
that?
words. 2 words for you: buying votes.
Exactly.
It's all they're doing is they're buying votes, and it pisses me off.
Yep. But all right. So let's get back to stocks. Let's see what we got going on in the comments. So good morning, everyone. Let's see. All right, not too much going on in the comments. Which also, I mean, at the same time, like not really too much going on in the market. I mean, if we really get down to it, guys, like there's not the market has like news wise. I mean, overall, just been dead for such a long time. I mean, we have had a couple cool little articles, but it usually always seems to like revolve around Elon Musk. If we're gonna be honest,
I've never heard of this guy. Who is he?
yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, other
Well,
than that,
take a look at Tesla. Tesla's today's the first day it's trading under its new 3-for-1 split. So a lot of you probably never seen Tesla trade around $300 before.
you actually, hey, do you remember is actually when one of the first times, like, well, not first times, but like in the beginning of like when we first met, we were actually all trading Tesla together, and it broke above 300.
Yeah.
That's pretty much when I stopped trading Tesla. I remember trading it at 305.
Yeah, and then it ran up to 2,500, and then did a 5-for-1 split, and then it ran up to over 1,000, and now around the 900 did a 3-for-1 split.
Mm-hmm. I remember when it broke above 300. I remember I went long on it at like 303 and wrote it up to like 305, 306, and I was like, yeah. And then about 3 hours later or something like that, it was a couple hours later, it was up to like 320.
Yeah, and just think, James, just think. Had you just let that ride 300 to 2,500, back to a 5-for-1 split, back up to 1,000, you'd be gone. You'd be sitting on the beach somewhere.
Oh yeah, Tesla has been one of the most, honestly, like in the stock market, one of the most successful companies to have grown. I mean, really. But I do kind of worry about Tesla in the future. Like I think Tesla's just going to get torn down to absolutely nothing in the stock market. Like Tesla needs to actually come out instead of being a speculative stock to actually start producing and creating revenue and get on the level that they should in regards to how they're like weighted on the market.
Well, a lot of people think Tesla's a car company, and they're not. They're a technology company,
Mm-hmm.
and for whatever reason, they are. It's crazy that their market value, their market cap value is what it is. I mean, look at their share structure now. What's their outstanding share structure now with this split?
Shit, I don't have a clue.
It's got to be. I mean, I don't want to use the word bloated pig, but it's got to be up there.
Mm-hmm.
So
there might be a day that Elon Musk has to do a reverse split and they'll have plenty of shares.
That's interesting.
That's really how the market works when you're a company trading on it. If you're fortunate enough to be able to get those runs like Elon to build an empire, I mean, you sell shares to raise money. Like that's the whole point of being publicly traded. And then like in Elon's position, I mean, he's truly set up to where Tesla will be around for a while because just how he has just structured it. And as time goes on, if Tesla got hit so bad to where they went down like below $1 and they had to do like a split or whatever it may be. And guys, when I say this, like, this is just all hypothetical. But like, there's enough shares out in the market to where he could comfortably do a reverse split and raise the money if he needed to sell shares to keep surviving as a company.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right, we are less than 12 minutes to the market. Small cap land. There's not a whole lot on my radar today. I'm watching right now at the current moment.
There's actually nothing on my radar today besides just the general market. I do think it's gonna just like at the bell rip down and go bearish. I hope it does, but we'll see, man.
I just had that one BioStack SPPI that I'm in and I'm watching. It's got a PDUFA date coming up that I'm excited about. So I'm expecting this one to make a move sometime in the next 10 days or so. So I'll be watching that because I have to start to weigh whether how I'm going to exit that one. I haven't decided that yet. I just know that it's going to hopefully make a fun run.
Which one was that?
SPPI.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Hold on. Let me take a peek at it real quick. All right. All right. Well, that is all I have for today, guys. Like I said, I'm not watching anything today. I mean, we had those reports come out, and it's the same old song and dance. Like, it's the market should be going down because this is not good, but clearly they're holding it up, and it's just unfortunately the ride that we have to go along with. So, all right. Other than that, guys, yeah.
Today's Thursday. Reminder: no show tomorrow. So last time we had no show last week, the market took a dump. Maybe that's the secret. Maybe we're holding the market up, James.
You know what? That's about as believable as saying that we actually have a fair market. So,
and on that moment, on that comment, that's a great way to end the show.
Exactly. So, hey, everybody, we appreciate y'all tuning in. We really do. Y'all trade safe. Like, this market is complete crap, and really, there's no reason to lose more money than what you probably already will. So trade small. I hate that I have to make a joke about that, but honestly, guys, like, that's honestly how I have to personally handle with like aggravations and shit like that. Like, I just have to joke about it. But other than that, guys, again, small position sizes. Like, it's all about being able to continue on, and the only way to do that is a smaller position size. So other than that, thank you for tuning in. Trade safe, and we will catch y'all in the next one.
See ya.